It was a bit of bad mouthing on Facebook. Had to do with a previous fight that I didn't make weight on. He had something to say about me eating Twinkies, so I made weight this time, undercut, and came in with the Twinkie.
First off, this ain't a joke at all. He wants to joke about a Twinkie. Well, we'll find out tomorrow night, right? Who's joking?
Standing ground, either way, well-rounded. I think I'm going to walk out of there with the win.
I'm not a rookie, and we're going to find out tomorrow night that I'm going to show everyone that. So
I think it's gonna fit me well. Woody's a good fighter. I've studied him a lot, learned about his fights. I know him on a personal basis too.
I can exploit him. He doesn't have any. He's a tough guy who swings big, heavy punches. He's a strong guy. I'm technical. I work with very high-level coaches, and I'm just under the spotlight, and I don't choke under pressure. It's not my hometown.
Moving here was the best thing for me. Obviously, I got my feet wet in the MMA. I'm now pro, and my first fight is local.
Woodrow James, a man that you and I know very well and have known for quite some time. He's been a promoter, he's been a fighter, he's been a matchmaker. He's pretty much run the whole marathon in mixed martial arts. There's nothing he hasn't done and can't do. Tonight he makes his first and last professional fight as he goes in against Kyle Stephenson.
That's definitely right. He made it known that this is his first fight professionally, and this will also be his last fight professionally. He is 34 years old, and he's been involved in this scene for a very long time, in and out of the ring. I think what we're seeing here in Woody is the best shape possible. This guy has trained his ass off, and he is ready to show Kyle that he is no stepping stone for Kyle to continue his career, and he wants to do an unblemished record of 1-0. That's what his goal is.
Yesterday at the weigh-ins, these two men were not friendly with one another. It goes back to some pre-fight hype from Woodrow James.
Awesome, riling up the crowd. Woody brings a large following of people with his own gym, Supreme MMA. I know there's a lot of people here in the audience.
And there may be equally as much crowd support for his opponent, a London native out of the Platinum MMA gym, the Dentist, Kyle Stephenson.
That's right, the dentist. So happens that this guy throws bombs so much, he's knocking teeth out left and right. Hence the nickname, the Dentist. I think you're gonna see these two guys get to the middle of the ring. They're gonna slug it out. They're gonna see what each other has. And you know, quite comparable to our first match, this might just end up in similar fashion.
Kyle Stephenson comes to the cage with a 3-0 amateur record. He as well makes his pro MMA debut. 3 wins. Safanta Irby at Elite Federation of Fighters Rise of Champions. Won that one by rear naked choke in the first round, and 2 third-round wins over Jim Barber and John Sanguinetti, both at AFC, and both coming in 2012. So the Dentist's experience all in the last year and a half. Woodrow James experience over quite a long period of time.
That's right. I think we see that in a couple fights tonight. Guys that are a little newer, up and coming, you know, haven't been training as long as their opponents, but don't let that fool you. You know, sometimes if it gets into the later rounds, that might be. But these guys have basically a very similar amateur record as well. So, you know, they've been in the same waters. Now let's see who's actually going to dive in and who's going to tread water the longest here.
As Kyle Stephenson makes his way into the cage, and a loud reaction.
Great reaction from the crowd. Welcoming Kyle Stephenson into the ring, fighting at a Platinum fight team in London, Ontario.
The following bout is presented by Simran Entertainment. This bout is scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds at a PFC catch weight of 180 pounds. Introducing first the man standing to my left and fighting out of the blue corner. He stands 6 feet 1 inch tall and weighed in at 179.5 pounds. He is a kickboxing specialist and makes his professional debut tonight, fighting out of Sarnia, Ontario, Woodrow James.
A lot of support for Woodrow. A lot of support for Woodrow.
His opponent stands across the cage to my right and fights out of the red corner. He stands 6 feet 1 inch tall.
Looks very
His official
determined.
Weight,
Eyeing Woodrow down.
1/2
Getting
pounds.
ready.
He is a mixed martial artist and also makes his professional debut tonight, fighting out of London by way of Huntsville, Ontario. Kyle the Dentist Stephenson. Your referee, Ivan Schvetz.
Ivan being our referee today. Both men situating and settling themselves as they close the cage doors.
And this is where all those feelings become real. That cage door shuts behind you, and it's just you and your opponent.
These boys are ready. They're ready to do this. They're starting it off.
Woodrow, James, Kyle Stephenson, we're underway. Stephenson feigning that double jab.
Hands going down low very early. Very early. Not really something you want to do, but it might just have
And
something.
Woodrow catches him early. Swarms on top of him. Stephenson tries to pull guard, and it looks like he may have weathered a bit of the early storm as Alex Woodrow James caught Stephenson with a hard right hand.
20 seconds into the match, he nails him with that right hand, which gets the attention of Kyle. Hey, you're in a fight here. Get ready. Now he's covering his head. He's not feeling so good. Answering back, getting him off the cage.
And Stephenson doesn't look like he's got all his senses about him just at the moment. James wades in. Good leg kick.
Keeping that left hand very low. It's very dangerous in the mixed martial arts game, especially when you got these guys, you know, finding their range. Keeping that boxing range, you know, also in the kickboxing range. That's a difficult thing to do, keeping your hands down.
And James catches him with an overhand right as Stephenson worked his way in. Stephenson went high, and Woody's got him back in.
Elbows as well. Hands on his head. Kyle Stephenson not answering back with a good right hand.
And Woody nails him. Right hand on the
back
money.
up again. This is turning out to be a banger. Not giving him an inch. Woodrow James is on him.
Right in front of us, Woodrow James just firing in with kicks and rights. Catches him again. Stephenson
Knees to the
bent
head.
down.
Vicious set of knees.
The knees
Vicious
are
set of knees.
landing.
Referee stops that bout. 1 minute, 40-something seconds into the match. Round one win. Wow.
Woodrow James just put the lights out on the Dentist.
Wow.
License revoked.
License revoked is right. What a relentless set of keeping his range, jumping in when he could, grabbing that clinch, throwing some knees, hitting those elbows when he came too close, and then back into his boxing range. Everything that Woody wanted to do, I'm sure that he worked on. Fantastic fight by Woody. Great match. Great fight.
Woodrow James brought a devastating array of kickboxing tools into this fight. He used all of them, from the kicks to the straight punches to the knees. And he'll earn the first and what will be only victory of his professional MMA career. He made it very clear he was one and done in the pro ranks, as John Haggis Basher Frazier will bring the banner in. As we will get official word in the cage from our ring announcer, the best in the business, Mike Markham.
Referee Ivan Schmitz halts this bout at 1 minute 45 seconds of the opening round due to excessive strikes. Your winner by technical knockout, Woodrow James.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here with 34-year-old Woodrow James. With a stoppage, 1 minute 45 seconds via strikes, your professional debut in London, Ontario at PFC. Explain to us what's going through your mind right now.
London! I love this place. This is like hometown for me too, guys. I was in London for a while. It is awesome to come back. Great fight city. Man, it's good to get this one out of the way, my first one. It's a long time coming. Fighting a hometown guy tough like that, I just had to believe in it. I got these three guys, my coaches. Tim Tanner, Aaron Engelbrand, John Fraser, Trevor Waller. They got me in the best shape I've ever been in. Awesome.
Yeah, it's time to thank your sponsors, but where do you go from here, and what are we doing?
I got to touch base with pretty little lady at home to figure out what's next. But we'll talk with my coaches. I don't know if it's over. It's a long career, even though this is my first pro fight. A lot of people that have been following me, this ain't my first fight, so who knows what's next, Becker. We'll be working together at some point. I want to thank my sponsors. I got quite a few, guys. Lyuna! I love you guys, man. You're really helping us out. I love it. Street Soldier. Go check these guys out in the lobby. You want to back me up? Go buy a shirt. M&A Sports Media. The Map Militia. CLB. You couldn't get this sub, buddy. Sorry. Fuel Factory in Sarnia. Look at me, guys. I've never had abs in my life.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner at 145, Woodrow, James.
Sorry, guys. Quick shout out. Dr. Callum Cohen. You make me feel like a star today, man. I've never felt like this. And the King, Faisal.